The world is not stopping you. You are stopping yourself. You just look at the one or two nuances of things that are happening around you and you're blaming it on that. Oh, well, nicotine is addicting. No, you just have the inability to put it down because it's affecting you. Oh yeah, but it's hard, I love girls too much. You love girls more than you love your goal. Therefore, that's what you're doing. And I said it before and I'll say it again. The life that you have is the life that you chose. Whether you admit it or not, the life that you have is the life that you chose. The reason you are where you are today is because of the decisions that you made. So if you want a different life, you have to be willing to make different decisions. You have to be willing to compromise temporary gain for the accomplishment and fulfillment of your goal. That is the name of the game. Without sacrifice, there is no reward. And that is the beauty. All the things that you have to put to bed, all the things that you have to kill in order to resurrect that which you truly want. You need to be willing to sacrifice the temporary for the future. Most of you are not willing to sacrifice who you are today for who you will become. You want to blame everything around you. The circumstances, the bullshit, the inflation, that your parents did this, that the school system that, your age, but you don't sit down and figure it out. You don't want to sit down there and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, what do I have to do? Actually think, what do I have to do to make my goal work? And then you'll realize, oh shit, okay, if I want to get fit, all I have to do is eat healthy and go to the gym for a prolonged period of time. Because the blueprint is there. I just have to do that consistently because I understand that consistency compounds. And if I do it long enough, I will accomplish my goal. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. So most people do not want to assume responsibility. Because I'm a G, I'm circling it back all the way to the beginning. Because winners win and losers lose. If your life is a life of failure, is because you are a failure. Do you understand? The reason you're poor isn't because you're poor. The reason you're poor is because you are a failure. Money does not make you successful. Money is a byproduct of being successful. The successful person makes money. The unsuccessful person says, oh, well, I'm poor, therefore I can't become successful. No, you are what you choose to be. What you think about and what you do is who you become. So you have to change what you think about, who you hang out with, and what you do with your time, and establish the parameters of your goal and only do the things that will help you accomplish your goal. Do you understand this principle of truth, ladies and gentlemen? So don't blame other people, bro. You are responsible, bro. You are responsible. That's empowering. But the moment you mess up, you have to assume responsibility. Like, oh, I messed up. Oh, I can't go blame anybody else. Like maybe I'm at fault, right? And that's what the system wants to propagate. It's all pointing fingers, victimhood mentality. It's all the other person. It's the system. It's the society. It's the culture. It's the blah. It's the blah. It's the blah. But it's never you. You are never the fault. You are never the problem. But when you start looking at your actions, like, oh shit, well, I didn't wake up on time. I'm not giving 100%. Like, I'm going 50%, and I'm assuming that other people are trying to hold me down. An imaginary man is trying to hold me down. But shit, like, I'm out here eating shit. I'm hanging out with a ton of bums and losers. I'm hoeing around all day. I'm not concentrating. I'm not educating myself. I'm not elevating myself in any way. And you expect life to just come to you by chance? You to get rich by chance? It's just gonna happen to you? What type of fairy tale bullshit life do you live in? No, the life that you have needs to be a life by design. Choose the life that you want and live it based on the blueprints that thousands of people have laid before you of what it takes to be successful. And a few principles are fundamentally true across the board. You need to have the right network, so figure out how to get the right network. You need to have the right education, and you need to be consistent. Consistent. Without a goal, you will not start, but without consistency, you will not finish. Does that make sense? Do you understand? That is the principle and the big difference between being rich and being poor. Because it is not a problem, it is not a virus of the pocket. It's not a disease of the pocket. Being poor and broke is a disease of the mind. Because what you think about and what you do all day long is who you become. You're not a pothead because you smoke weed. You're not a pothead because you like weed. You smoke weed all day, and that makes you a pothead. So don't come to me and be like, yeah, I'm a pothead, I smoke weed, you know, I like my weed. No, you smoke all this weed, therefore you are a what? Pothead. But if you stopped smoking weed and stopped labeling yourself a pothead and started doing something else, then you would be that thing. So a lot of you guys are like, yeah, you know, I'm a loser, bro. I don't have skills. I can't do this. But you ain't doing shit about it. You ain't changing your life. Are you a winner? Perfect. Do what the winners do. Shut the up and do what the winners do. So when you understand this principle, ladies and gentlemen, you will truly become successful. Because success to me is the persistent pursuit of your potential. If you understand that your potential is limitless, the persistent or consistent pursuit of that potential is what makes you a success. So, where do you go from here? Well, first you need to figure out your goal. That is the first thing. So sit the fuck down, turn off the phone, DMs off, everybody, the music, all the distractions, sit your ass down because your life depends on it, and be like, what is my goal? Okay, perfect. My goal is whatever it is. One goal, not a million goals, one goal. And then ask yourself, well, what do I need to do in order to get there? Write down all the ideas, every single idea. Okay, what skills do I currently have? What skills do I need? What relationships do I need? What type of leveling up do I need to do? What books are the millionaires reading that they're recommending